How's it doing, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Roman, and I'm here for you with another video. Today, the topic GTA. GTA. My life. Almost my life. My wife would hate me right now, but no, that game, bro. I mean, when was it released? For you to like really understand. It was released in 2013. That's 12 years ago. You know how many stuff, you know what, how much I went through in 12 years? Damn, bro. If I think back, man, I was just a child. I mean, like I was 15 years old, 16 years old around that time. Yeah, 16. Now I'm 28. I'll be 29 when that I'll be 29 when that game drops. For the new ones, like I do it uncut, real. So every like speak mistake that I have, I'll leave it in there to a certain degree, of course. I mean, like if I really mess up big time, yeah, but it's not my native language. But I think I'm doing a fine job. So back to the topic. GTA new mansion mansion DLC. There's a new entrant in the Los Santos high-end real estate scene, and they're making moves into some of the most exclusive neighborhoods. Pre-luxury luxury real estate has ambitious plans, bringing new, unrivaled mansions property to its lucrative market in December. So let's just hope that it's the last Christmas we gotta endure in GTA. I hope it's the last one, bro. I can't take it anymore. I can't. I mean, like I will enjoy the last time that we got snow and stuff, and that's cool. That's cool. But I think it should be just over. It should be over. I mean, like they milked that cow. That cow is old. That cow has gone through like everything, every stage that you can think of, probably. So I really think it's time for it to lay low. Because, like, yeah, new listings. Lay a proper foundation in new listings. Proper foundation. What kind of foundation, bro? It's at the end, Rockstar. What is Rockstar doing? It's not a foundation. That should be like the epilogue. So hey, for the that's the last time we see you, like the before we meet in Vice City, before we meet in Leonida, before we meet in whatever the yeah, whatever you think we might meet. Let's let's see what they have to say here. There's new entrant in Los Santos high-end real estate, and they're making moves into some of the blah 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 neighborhood. Yeah, that's the thing that I read. As part of the consortium overseeing these new developments, Mr. Faber sees the opportunity to strengthen his own bottom line, and he knows. Oh my God! Okay, we got four times, bro, four times. For playing 12 years of that game, you get 12. You get four times the XP, the experience. And I'm not talking down on Rockstar. Just you guys know. Just you guys know. To show you something. Yeah, I got the platinum. I mean, like it was in 2024. I noticed that, and I know. But bro, that game, yeah. So I love it. I love it to the end of the universe. It was my life. I grew up with GTA. Imagine, I grew up playing uh, Vice City Stories and Liberty City Stories on the PlayStation Portal. That not the one we have right now, the old one. Then on Christmas I got San Andreas by my auntie. Next Christmas, my cousin who was over 18, he gifted me GTA 4, which was the world to me. He didn't gift it me, he lent it to me, right? When I think back, he lent it to me, but he never wanted it back. He gave it to me, and he never wanted it back. And that's wild. That's wild. He never wanted it back, and I still got it to this day. Right here, the good old GTA. I mean, like I've maxed out every game. I've maxed out every game, every GTA, except for the fourth one, because like I just have problems like with the multiplayer. I'm not really, and I think because of the delay of GTA 6, I think they're gonna remake GTA 4. I mean, like there was so many rumors. I know that, and that it's not really, yeah. It's just rumors, and like Rockstar has been the most quiet of all the companies that we know. I mean, like, and it's no secret anymore. And I'm glad that that hacker like showed us that they were really working on something because I was starting to doubt everything, honestly. What is wrong? Yeah, and if you're a criminal, as like almost everyone in that game, so I would hope to think. Otherwise, what are you doing? Go Sims, bro. You get a $2 million discount, which is like a few dollars, a few bucks. Inflation hit that game like a tsunami. Inflation hit it like a tsunami. Yeah, that's probably Mr. Faber. Prix en French. Oui, oui, merci. Ça, ceci. Oh, you got the gold here. Man, I really hope, I'll be playing some GTA afterwards because I just want to see some nostalgia if the snow's already there, but the snow's probably not already there. When is the snow coming? Ah, come on, bro. See? See? See that? See that response? Does GTA 5 have snow yet? Snow makes a significant appearance in GTA during the mission prologue and bury the hatchet. How about what the hell? Nah, that's why nobody uses Google anymore. Google will be obsolete in like a few years. That's why everybody has ChatGPT as a quick draw option. I mean, for real, why not? It works. When will snow appear in GTA 5 online? Let's see. Yeah, it's always, yeah, 18 to 9. Yeah, okay. It's probably not in there, so I'm not gonna play some GTA. But the nostalgia will hit me a little bit as well. So now I will be playing the last time Snowy win, and you can get the Bigfoot. I want to have the Bigfoot. I gotta write that down. There was like a Easter egg where you could get the Bigfoot. What is it called? Outfit GTA, and I realized that I realized it when it was too late. So I wrote it down for me now. So that stuff will not be forgotten. That stuff will not be forgotten. But I think, yeah, it's always like in the end. But I will I will test it again. I will go in there. I mean, like I have everything. Doesn't matter if it's 12 times the RP, 12 times the experience. It really doesn't matter. I'll be there for the good time. and that's definitely it. I played all the heists. I mean, like the simulation. I mean, like what other games came close to GTA? I think like Watch Dogs tried to push GTA out of the boundaries, but it did not go well for them. I mean, like Watch Dogs is, I love it, but it's just not. Uh, it didn't live up to the expectation that people was hoping for, and yeah, that's why let's see what he has to say because GTA when GTA dropped, I mean, like we can thank Rockstar for messing up the whole economy in online worlds. I mean, like GTA started it with the shark cards. I mean, like sure there was Counter Strike and some others, but like the shark card, there was nothing like the shark cards. There was nothing. So they definitely did it first. They did it first. I love that guy to death. He shares so many opinions like me. We eye to eye on the same on some of the same topics. So Muda, I love you, man. Shout out to you. And shout out to every one of you videos. And just like you, man, you say it in the beginning. Just like you.
Good old Grand Theft Auto Online. Good old Grand Theft Auto, man. You know, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of things that, people do. There's a lot of video games we kind of play. Hello, guys and gals. You know, I've been in this game for a lot of years, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe it's
Me too,
time to
man. Me
get
too,
out.
man. Me
Not
too,
YouTube,
man.
ladies and gentlemen. Good old Grand Theft Auto Online. Good old Grand Theft Auto, man. You know, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of things that, people do. There's a lot of video games we kind of play. And I'll be completely real with you. Sometimes you kind of look back at life and think, damn, it's finally coming to an end. Now, Grand Theft Auto 5 is a game that has been around for so long that, I've lived through massive points of my life, massive, like, landmark points, and we still
Yeah,
haven't gotten a sixth
yeah.
game, okay?
Same,
5 is just
same.
sitting there. You know, we're kind of like the Elder Scrolls.
I mean, like we got like the 23rd Call of Duty right now or something. So been out since like 2004. We got 25. So 20 plus Call of Duties. Well, we have like five GTAs. Five GTAs. And the six hasn't even come out. Me and him, we both didn't have any hair on our faces probably back then. I mean, like, yeah, he has some different genes that would might allow him, but that's not the topic.
Community, they know a new Elder Scrolls game is coming. But when? Probably when we're cashing Social Security checks.
Oof,
Now,
oof.
why is the end of Grand Theft Auto Online finally coming, ladies and gentlemen? Well, this is the last Christmas. Every gosh darn year in December, Los Santos decides to have a snowstorm in it. I don't know how that's I don't know how that's geologically possible, but it is. And
Man,
so
it's a
Grand
game.
Theft Auto
It's a
6
game.
thankfully drops in 2027. All right. I'm still expecting another delay, by the way. So maybe
He's expecting another delay. Man, what are we doing, boys? What are we doing? No, 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 no. We're not expecting another delay. That's not what we're
might
doing
have
here.
another Christmas on top of it, but yeah, it's
But you gotta stay real. You gotta, you gotta count in that possibility. Otherwise, it's almost your fault for denying a possibility that might hit.
coming to the end for one of the largest, most cash producing MMOs that Rockstar has had. One that I've
Yeah,
actually kind of had the pleasure of playing since the very gosh darn beginning. And I've sort of seen the trajectory it's made Rockstar Games take, and it hasn't been a pretty one. Now, for anybody that doesn't know, the last, I guess, real big expansion is finally coming out. They've got
I hope it's the last. I hope it's the last. I started my video like that as well. I hope it's the last. I really do hope it, because like like I said, man, we can't take it anymore. It's been every kind of DLC, and I mean, like they gotta change the approach with the DLCs in GTA 6 as well. They gotta change that completely. They can't bring like a CEO VIP type of stuff again. I mean, like maybe one DLC, nostalgia type of stuff. But other than that, you cannot bring it back again, bro. You cannot. You cannot, and you should not. We have so high expectations, and I think it will not work out like we expect. I hope I'm not wrong, bro. I hope I'm so wrong.
Mansions in Grand Theft Auto Online. Pre-luxury real estate is bringing new unrivaled mansions in December. And if you decide to be a little bit of a criminal, they give you a $2 million discount, which
Everybody
according to
is. Everybody is.
Santos economies, the actual like $2 million is more equivalent to like $6 in real person money.
Yeah, I took that information from him. I'm admitting that. But see what I'm saying? It's absolutely wild. Oh my. Oh boy.
That's just how inflated shit has gotten. Now, of course, why am I kind of excited for this? Because honestly, I've been playing this game for 10 years with my buddy. And, I started from the very beginning on the old PlayStation 3, imported my character to the PlayStation 4, and then moved that shit right over to the PC. And you know what, man? I'll be completely real with you. I think it's been quite a journey. There's not been many games like Grand Theft Auto Online. To be completely real with you, if I look at the variety of open world crime simulation online games,
As I mentioned, Watch Dogs, but it does not come close, unfortunately. It doesn't. It just doesn't. It was a good try, and Watch Dogs on its own is beautiful. It's beautiful. But no.
there's not really a whole lot. Apparently, there's some anime game called Ananta coming out,
Yeah,
but
let's be
I don't know
real,
when
bro.
that's coming out. And also, I don't know if it's going to scratch the same itch as
No, it
Grand
will
Theft
not.
Auto really is. I've been playing GTA since the beginning, and to be real with you, I have not. If you told me back in the day, if you told anyone back in the day that a bug resulting in cops chasing you was going to lead to one of the largest multi-billion-dollar gaming franchises, I don't think anybody would really believe on the backs of one title. One of the reasons why I was ever interested in creepypastas to begin with back in the day was playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas at 11 o'clock at night when I was younger, trying to find Bigfoot of all things. But
Ooh,
one of
huh.
the mods that was really important to me back then was like San Andreas multiplayer. It allowed me to play San Andreas with a whole bunch of other people around the world. Friends, random.
I did not experience that, and I'm so sad. I'm so sad that I haven't experienced that. That's one thing. But to show you off, to show you how much I like that game as well, I platinumed it as well. So believe me when I say those titles were childhood memory, nostalgia pure when it comes to that. You understand, guys? You understand what I'm saying? It's not just that. Wait a minute. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. That account only exists since like let me lie. That account exists 2017, probably 16, 17. I only have 12 platinums. That's from last year, honestly, when I started going for platinums. Yes, I platinum GTA and the other GTAs only last year because I was one of the dummies who actually bought the definitive edition. So yeah, I kind of felt obligated to like, but it was no problem. And for me, the definitive edition hit the itch. It did, even though it was a rundown project. It was not a good quality. It was not a good quality at the end when it dropped. But it scratched the itch that I had to, yeah, like it satisfied me completely. I haven't played GTA 3. I mean, like I mentioned before, I started with the PSP, Vice City Stories, Liberty City Stories, then GTA 4, San Andreas, 5. That's it. I haven't played the old ones, and I played the Vice City Stories, but not the Vice City, and that's the difference. I played the Liberty City Stories and not GTA 3. That's the difference. Even though I think Liberty City Stories is the same, like GTA 3. If I think back, it's almost the same. But um, Vice City was not the same because Vincent, that was the main character, black military guy, crazy dude, with that Martinez army guy. I don't know if you remember that title was almost people forgot about that completely. That's and I don't know why. It was yeah, but just to show you guys, yeah, it was actually wild. I I love those games. I know Buster, Kingpin. I love those games. It was so funny. They were so cool. All of them. The GTA 4, man, I played it up and down, but I completely forgot about the story, which is a small. I mean, like it saddens me that I don't know the story of GTA 4 that good anymore. But I gotta say, if it comes out, it feels like a new game to me. I forgot about it. I got the PS3 behind me, so I could just plug it in and the GTA 4. But I'm a console noob, so I don't have like a master PC which I can scorch up the graphics, and I need that a little bit as well. I need little bit of better graphics and rendering distance. Otherwise, it will be yeah. And controls. Last time I tried, the last time I tried the PlayStation 5 controller was not really supported on the PlayStation 3. Maybe in the meantime they changed that. That could be. But yeah.
That I would meet. Maybe people trying to groom me. I don't know. I was a kid back then. It was a wild, wild world. Roblox didn't fucking exist. But the thing about San Andreas multiplayer is it's more equivalent to something like 5M today. But really, Rockstar didn't have real GTA multiplayer until like Grand Theft Auto 4, right? When people were playing around on Xbox Live, driving around. And back then, things were really goddamn like simple, right? It was just free mode, some team deathmatch, some races, yada yada. But we had fun.
Yada yada.
Now, when GTA 5 dropped, it was the first time Rockstar made like an MMO. Now, anybody remembers Grand Theft Auto Online's like first day? It was actually a clusterfuck. I don't think the servers worked until like a week after the game had
Yeah.
finally dropped.
And those
But yeah, it was
DNS
one of the largest, most explosive online things.
and the DNS servers, the oh, it was so cool. December 2013. I went through bad addiction and I forgot a lot of stuff. But I remember December 2013. I remember that. It was a war zone. That was a war zone, bro.
And ultimately, it made Rockstar apparent to something that I think has actually been pretty detrimental to the company. So, for anybody that
Oof.
doesn't know, there are shark cards in the game.
That's the topic. It's just, I completely agree. That's the spark of the devil. That's the spark of the devil. And that destroyed a lot of stuff. I remember back in the days, Canadian. Oh my God, bro. Crazy. For me, when I remember, I gotta admit, and not being completely honest, I bought that one for 20 bucks. I bought once the one for 20 bucks. Never. After that, never. And that was like, I think, at the beginning of 2014. Like in the first few months, I bought like maybe so I could have a few 100,000. But I don't really remember. I don't know really remember when I bought it because like there was modded money everywhere, modded lobbies everywhere for like straight 2, 3 months, and they could not help it. And I think after that I bought it because everything got removed. But I had a lot of money. Maybe it was in the first week I bought it. Like, never mind. Yes, I changed mid video, but here I am. So. let's go back to my boy. We were talking about how the shark cards affected everything. I bought like one for $20, $20, like in 2014 in the beginning, but that's what's it. So, and we don't need that music, right? We don't need that.
Transactions that allow you to trade real world money for in game currency. So you want to get those GTA Dolans? You better exchange your real life Dolans for GTA money. Now you can go all the way
That's true.
from 500,000 Dolans, which really doesn't get you much, up to like, I think it's $10 million, which, yeah. You're a cuck if you're buying anything like that. It's also a game that ushered in the GTA Online Plus subscription. Because, yes,
Yeah,
every popular multiplayer game now needs to
that's
have its
another
own
thing. I mean,
subscription
like,
services. Please,
why?
God, just kill me if we live in this world. Now, of course,
Why? Why subscription? You're making millions and billions of dollars, and you shove that subscription people's throat down people's throat. I mean, like, what is that? You can't do that. I mean, like, yeah, you can. I mean, like, they did it. They did it, didn't they?
ultimately, the thing about GTA Online is look, there's been 10 years of content that has come out. When I really look back at GTA, I think to myself, damn, we were playing this game entirely for free. I've never bought one
Yeah.
shark card or
Uh,
one subscription service for this game.
Subscription never. Shark card once. Guilty. But man, I was young. I was dumb,
But when I look at my entire character
and $20 is nothing.
that I've been playing with my buddy Adrian for, Novica the artist, we have been playing this game together, doing all of the expansions, all of the
Yeah.
heists,
Yeah.
everything that
Same.
has ever come out. And
All the heists, all the biker updates, the CEO, the cars, the casino heist, the world ending, the doomsday heist, everything.
you know what? For years, we've been grinding away money legitimately in order to buy apartments, cars. There was a point in GTA Online history when like Rockstar damn near removed like 100 plus cars from being purchasable.
And and they removed it from single player. Like the first 2 3 years, you always got those DLC cars, or like the one they added post launch. Um, yeah, you will always get them in like in the garage where Franklin or like Michael bought his garage. Yeah, you will always find them, and you could test them out and drive them uh in single player. But they removed that as well, not just from online, but uh, yeah, man, they were just thinking not with their thing down there. They were thinking with their wallet, bro.
Which basically reduced my amount to play the game because
Yeah,
ultimately I was just buying cars at that point. I was just
yeah,
buying the 100 car garage and filling it up with whatever I didn't have because I'm just kind of a completionist that way, okay? Simple as that.
fair,
If you give me a
fair.
game with grinding, unfortunately, I will make it part of my life at that point. Now, of course, towards the tail end, I would say the last few years of GTA Online, the amount of actual degeneracy has increased. Like the amount of hack GTA has always had crazy hackers.
Yeah, and I was a small one as well. Like when those DNS servers dropped, I jailbroke my PS3, and yeah, created an account for myself. The rest you can think for yourself what I did. But I always grinded for fun. I was the one with all the money, but I gave all the people in the heist. I had 0% participation and didn't need no cut. So I was always the one giving it away. So man, these were memories. They even removed sharing money. You could share up to 10,000. You could pay, yeah, from heists, from jobs, from CEO activities and stuff. You could share that money, and like you could help a player with not that much money get like 50K in 10 minutes. I mean, like sure, there's quicker options now, but back in the days, man, without the Kosaka heist, what is that heist called? The Cayo Perico heist, exactly. It's just nah, bro. I mean, like there's a time where no.
Let's not mistake this. But the amount of hacking that existed on GTA beforehand, like connecting into a session online, usually meant that some douchebag was flying around Los Santos with God mode, blowing people up every 3 seconds. There was also a point where, IP addresses were just being publicly shared. So anybody
I never had that problem, but I'm a console guy, so yeah. So I never had that problem. I just saw in the stream. Cheap viewers, bye. Nah, bro. Um, yeah, I've been a console guy, so that IP problem has never been an issue for me yet. But I'm planning on getting a PC as well, of course. And man, I hope they really fix that for GTA 6. I hope they really do.
with a mod menu could grab people's IP addresses
I mean, what
and
the
dox
hell?
them and basically DDoS attack them. There was a moment in time when I was live streaming and some douchebag was just DDoSing me, and where they got my IP address was from playing GTA Online. It was the only game where using a VPN actually
They're making billions of dollars and they can't really guarantee security while enjoying their online services. Their online services. It's just, it's kind of pathetic. It's kind of pathetic, Rockstar. If you really think about it, it's really, man, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, what is that? What is that? Can somebody tell me that?
was a required component for basic internet safety. And of course, Rockstar, being the billion-dollar company, didn't even bother to fix that until years down the road when they started to put in like relays and shit. But of course, even beyond all of that, Rockstar introduced a lot of things that I consider to be actually painfully detrimental to the GTA experience. One of those is this vehicle called the Pegasi Oppressor Mark II. For anybody that doesn't know this is a vehicle that flies, okay? It's a flying motorcycle. Now you might be like, but Muda, a flying motorcycle, that doesn't make any logical sense.
No, it really doesn't. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. And I can show you right here from first-hand experience. No, it's not here. Look what they added. I mean, a bike for 3.7 million. We've been through that. A truck, a money truck. Look at this. Look at these prices, bro. And then if you go down, I mean, like the jet, not even the one that you steal from the base, the first one, that was the best vehicle in the beginning, and the more they added, that is cancer too. That thing here, that is just pure. Nah, bro. I mean, where's the oppressor? I hope it's in that category. I'm not gonna search it. Yeah, 6 to 8 million. 6 to 8 million. Yeah, that was absolutely a game changer. Sure, it had its benefits. Let's see what Mura has to say because it had its benefits, but in the end, it ruined everything. It literally ruined everything.
You're playing GTA Online, motherfucker. This is a game with like flying like jetpacks now. You got flying cars with missiles. You got goddamn near $300 million fighter jets that are flying around. We've given up the right to be realistic in this universe.
Yeah,
But anyways, this is a motorcycle that allows you to have some pretty top tier speed, maneuverability, ultimately really annoying missiles. And players would spend literally $8 million on this actual motorcycle, and then they would just fly around the map and blow anybody up. Now the thing about GTA Online is to make money, you had to grind in these public sessions. So you had to connect to a public session where some douchebag, at least one, was flying around with this, and you
I was guilty. I mean, like, we all did it. Let's be honest. We all did it. We all flew around in that yeah piece of toilet. We all flew it around it, and we all used it to travel further distances in quicker time. I mean, like if they didn't put the missiles on, that stuff probably be yeah. I mean, like, but like the jetpack. See, the jetpack was like from San Andreas. It was like one of the biggest. Oh, people were so wow, but the jetpack. The jetpack is the most cool thing. The rocket man. The but now, man, that stuff is like barely even. People didn't even bat an eye. People did not even bat a single eye when they released that stuff with the. I think it was the Doomsday with that bunker. They didn't. They didn't care. They did not care at all. And the thing is, I think that's one of the only things that you can't sell. You can buy it, but you can't sell it. Man, I got some money left, but yeah, I use one of those self-made accounts, but I really saved made. But I'm on the PlayStation 5, so it went through every detection. No problem. But I played the game from the start. And that problem with the oppressor and with those stuff, I mean, like, it makes the game cool. And yeah, sure, everything's kind of for free, but they make you buy that stuff. And I realized, I mean, like, you're cycling through vehicles like underwear. Like, in the end, you don't even have the overview, like the oversight. Like, you're losing tracks of all the vehicle that you got that you may want to drive. I mean, like, if I call my mechanic, bro, most of the time I don't even know what to. I mean, like, I can't even, some vehicles' names I don't even remember. Like, what is that? Then I get it, and I sold so many vehicles. Back, bottom, sold them, bottom, sold them, bottom, sold them, all the time. Kind of noob. So please bear with me.
We're trying to make $1 million selling some slop to like another part of the city. Well, a player would fly in, blow you up, and cause you to lose whatever you worked for. Okay, that was the player base. The player base for Grand Theft Auto might be one of the most toxic and actually genuinely the most window licking community that I've ever found. Try to do a heist with any player online, any community that is most
Gotta.
toxic and actually genuinely the most window licking community that I've ever found. Try to do a heist with
Oh, that dude is so funny. But he's right. He's right. Let's see what the people have to say. That too. They spent 50 million on a copy and pays their investor mansion just to be blown up by oppressor while chilling in my pool. Oh my god. Yeah, the GTA 5 fatigue is real. It really is. Yep. It's not even a meme at this point. Yeah. Yeah.
any player online, any random person. Doesn't matter what their level is, doesn't matter how much money they have. They will always be a bigger failure to you than anything else that you've ever seen
I
in your
agree.
life. Now, while this motorcycle is fighting what I believe to be a legitimate hacker, because how the fuck can that actual, like, goddamn plane stand that many missiles is beyond me. But I actually don't even feel bad because this is a person flying an Oppressor Mark II. I actually wish nothing but the worst for players like this. It got to a point playing games like Grand Theft Auto Online effectively made it so that you would actually have to go and run a script on your computer or pull out the Ethernet cord for a little bit just so you could initiate all of the other players in a public session.
I did not know that. I mean, like all the stuff he's talking about PC, of course I did not know that, except for the IP and like some other stuff. But bro, you gotta pull the Ethernet cord. I mean, like, yeah, maybe you could have done that. Maybe you could have done that on the PlayStation as well.
To forcibly leave. So you could actually do your sales and money making in privacy because for a
Ah,
real player, for
yeah,
somebody that
okay.
wasn't pumping their life savings
Yeah, now they did it so you can sell it in private lobbies. But like before, yeah, you had to go through some loopholes to get in a lobby thrown by yourself.
into shark cards, that was the only way for you to make money. And I might make GTA Online sound like the most annoying experience because in some ways it really is. But at the end of the day, there's just something endearing about this experience that has made me put in damn near 10 years of my life with my friends, basically
Yeah,
doing every single expansion pack. Because really, when any expansion pack comes out, me and Adrian are usually the first dudes logging in that day just to like actually purchase the new stuff.
yeah, right. Like till like 2, 3 years ago, I was the same, but not anymore. I mean, like we saw at the comment section, GTA fatigue is for real, real. And yeah, that's something like we have to really. GTA fatigue is for real, real. I agree, man. I really do. I'm sorry. That's just, yeah. Man, I hope with everything coming, I hope he addresses GTA 6 as well, like just a little bit. But I really hope they scratch my itch.
Drive around a little bit, have some fun times. And, seeing it all come to an end is kind of bittersweet because ultimately, down the road, Grand Theft Auto Online 2 is about to come out and it's about to be more monetized than this experience ever has been.
I did not think about that, but yeah, man, we'll see what that has to bring. But yeah, I want to show you guys some of the stuff he's talking as well, and we done.
If you look at GTA's quarterly revenues, this is just one graph,
Absolutely
right?
wild. Look at this,
Back in
guys. I'm
2014,
out.
you used to be looking at 66 million. Now with Grand Theft Auto Online, anytime they initiate heists and everything, they are up and basically tripling that amount. I would hazard and guess that GTA 5 or specifically GTA Online has probably made more money than every single GTA game ever made
That's,
combined simply because they
that's true.
literally report like $1 billion about a year of revenue just with this stuff. And when you think about the content that they add, like those safe houses and mansions and a few cars, it really
Hi.
doesn't cost Rockstar a whole heck of money. Like, it doesn't compare to the dump trucks full of cash that get parked outside their offices every time they release an actual expansion pack. And for some reason, some guys are just buying this shit out there. And I think the reason why these shark cards are kind of successful is because the grind for GTA is actually insane. Unless you can talk about it or
The grind for GTA is absolutely insane. I mean, think about it. Really think about it. Um, you almost need. I mean, like you need time for a second job. It's almost a sec. It's a second job. You gotta. You gotta come. You gotta come at home and almost work like another 8-hour shift in GTA, selling stuff, growing illegal substances, and like, bro, you go for working in the store back to being a kingpin. Like the split persona is pre-programmed, bro. No, it's not. Of course not. But damn, I mean, like, That's why I self-made myself. That's why I made myself a millionaire in GTA like really quick because that was not something I was willing to do, to be pulled and dragged into that grind. So I can just spend the money that I like on stuff that I really want. And then I played all the missions. I played almost every single DLC. I have like 3 accounts over level 100. Uh, so like in the end, man, spent a lot of time. So, but that was something I was not willing to do because I don't know. I never had a problem with having much money in GTA and going fatigued. That was not the problem. I mean, like, yeah, sure, after like 1.5 decades of playing that game, it's getting like, oh, bro, it's enough. But like the first 7, 8 years, man, I had a lot of fun with that money that I made myself quickly. So I was never worried because I knew like the prices can spike and just
agreement, the actual amount of hours you need to make any reasonable cash in GTA Online
is
is
wild.
just not worth it.
And it's not worth it. And with inflation, you see you saw the prices that I showed you like earlier, right? I showed you, and
For the average gamer. You know, it's to a point where it's kind of reflective of games like even Red Dead Online. Like Red Dead Online is probably the worst Rockstar Online experience, and that's literally because trying to do anything criminal in that game and making money is so annoying because you can actually just make more money legally doing a job. In fact, even Rockstar very recently, last expansion, introduced a way for you to do legal work. At this point, Rockstar Games is just kind of laughing at us. Like, it's kind of like if Shenmue released a
didn't play it. Couldn't because I knew from the beginning that was something that was not gonna go well, and it flopped. It really did, and I wasn't surprised when they dropped it like a hot potato. I was not surprised.
online game, but if they released an online game where you were just doing the forklift shit every day in real time,
I
yeah,
mean, what is that?
imagine game companies just having a goddamn laugh at that point.
What
And I
is
would say
that?
that GTA Online is also kind of responsible for the loss of really Rockstar Games as we kind of know it. You know, in a lot of cases too, like back in the day, in the PlayStation 2 era, there was a Rockstar game pretty much damn near every year. It
Yeah,
didn't have to just be Grand Theft Auto. You know, this was a time where we got Red Dead Revolver, we got Bully, we had Manhunt, we had Midnight Club. Good luck trying to get any Rockstar IP that is not Grand Theft Auto or now is not Red Dead. You know, it's crazy to think that we live in a world where Rockstar has kind of completely forgotten that they ever made a Bully game, that they ever made Manhunt games, that they ever even made anything other than GTA or Red Dead. And you know, this is like games that have been canceled. Like these were screenshots allegedly from a game that they had called Agent that are
yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Oof, yeah, I remember that.
I remember back in high school I was super duper excited for, but it never ended up coming out because Rockstar never made it. And this is a company that really iteratively builds on every single game that they have. So you know when you play a game like Bully, you can see the DNA of all their previous experiences going through. And then when you go up to games like even Manhunt, you can see their previous DNA kind of blending in. But you don't get that experience anymore. You're never ever gonna get a Bully 2.
And yeah, with the situation like in schools in the US, yeah, I can see, yeah, a lot of restriction. That's why they didn't put any kids in video games. That's why airports and supermarkets and schools were never accessible because of the horrible scenarios that happened at airports and buildings and schools, you know? So that's why, yeah,
Hell, you'll probably never get an expansion to single player experiences like even GTA 6 down the road. You know, this is supposedly
don't say that. Don't say that. But I can see where you're coming from. But please don't say that.
screenshots from a Liberty City map expansion for GTA 5. There were also expansions, like single player expansions, where apparently we were supposed to be doing like zombie apocalypses, maybe doing like alien invasions, and it seems like a lot of these things ended up getting
Yeah, I remember that. with Trevor being an agent, with Michael a zombie apocalypse, and I'm not quite sure what Franklin had. I'm not quite sure. I think that Michael was the zombie because like of his special ability would make a lot of sense to put him.
Wrapped, and some of their remainders ended up moving to GTA Online in some capacity.
Yeah.
So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, GTA Online, like regardless of what you want to add into it, I really think that it probably has caused Rockstar Games to falter in the ways that it has. You know, when GTA 6 drops, we're not going to get like single player expansions. We haven't even gotten that with Red Dead 2. What we will get is a more monetized online experience. And at this point, you know, being part of MMOs or something, I have to kind of imagine how long even people like me will be playing something like GTA Online 2 for. With the level of development speeds that have gone on in the industry alongside, I can't imagine GTA 7 would be coming out. Literally, I shit you not, until I'm probably 45. Like, I'm not even joking when I say that. I'll probably be in my mid 40s when GTA 7 is probably showing up.
He's not kidding, bro. Mid 40s. Me too, probably. I think he's a few years older than me. Me too, probably, bro. Oh my God. Imagine like GTA 8. If it comes, I'm 28 right now. If GTA 7 drops at like, if I'm 45, when is the 8 coming out? I mean, yeah, I don't know. That rate, if that's the rate GTA is gonna, oh boy.
That's how insanely long developments
Yeah.
have gotten with video
Oh,
games. But when it comes to things like Grand Theft Auto Online, you know, it's kind of a weird situation to say that for a game that probably caused Rockstar Games to piss and shit itself, it is weird seeing it just sort of come to an end. You know, it's like
yeah.
going to the end of an MMO. You ever play like anything like World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy like 14 online and you think, you know, I've done everything, the game is finally coming to an end, and you sort of look back, you know, at 10 years plus of your gaming life and think, damn, we finally have seen the end of the world coming, at least in this video game form. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully.
Yeah, and I gotta agree with him. Gotta agree with him there. So if you liked it, if you support my opinion, make sure to, yeah, I'm gonna say it. Of course, I'm gonna, because I have to, like everybody else. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on notification. Come on.